Alright.
And then I think we're gonna go. We're gonna switch it up this time, and we're gonna take verdict.
Okay.
Hey,
Okay.
we should win easily. They have a washed-up sniper, LittleB. It's all good.
We got 2 watch snipers.
Oh yeah, two.
Oh, dang, dang!
And then if it's Summit, LittleB just gonna go bottom every time, so we should be good. He's just gonna keep going.
Nah, dude, if it's Summit, dude, like he's gonna avoid mid. So that's all you need to know.
Oh, okay. He found
It
out.
won't be mid.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're just my fans. They just research me because I'm just that good.
Nah, it's just easy to read you.
I'm just that good. I'm just that good. I'm just that good that they just research me.
You're really easy to read. It's all good though. LittleB.
No, it's just because you avoid P1 every time you play it.
Just to make sure, what rules are we doing? What rules are we doing?
We ban kinetic armor.
What?
Nope.
Why?
No, wait, no, we're not gonna go operator bans. So each player gets one operator. That's basically how the rules
Wait, but
go.
isn't it
Each player
kinetic
gets an
armor?
operator.
Auto.
No,
Okay.
no, kinetic marble is allowed. No, it's
We
kinetic
did
marble.
we
It's
did
all
like
one comp.
Masters rule set. You can ban one operator.
No,
Yeah.
because the old masters was basically like old showdown was like each player can get operators, but it's only locked per one person. But the shields are banned and stuff. Some of the stuff and highs.
That's the
Yeah,
way you
yeah,
guys want to
same-
play it. We can
same-
play
Yeah,
it like
that's
that.
the way we played it. That's the
Yeah,
way we
same
played it.
auto bans,
Why
but
don't we
everyone
play
gets one
Masters,
operator.
Little B?
That's the way we played it. That's the way
Why
we
do
played
we
it.
play
Just
Masters?
allow
have
me
to
to
be
say,
ready for
hey guys,
stage
I
4.
would like to
I'll
wear
make mine
kinetic
good.
armor, so can we please not ban it? 'Cause
Whoa,
that's really
Wait, is kinetic armor allowed in stage 4 or
Because
not?
it's
Yeah, it
gonna
is.
be boring because it's gonna be boring for our viewers because everyone's gonna spam one boring operator, one or two boring operators. So like if you have more,
If
like,
you rely on
diverse
it, LittleB,
operators-
just say it, dude. It's all good.
Yeah.
All right.
I mean,
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
the pilot.
Hold on, we get one band? We get one band still though?
Yeah.
Just do the old,
Bro,
rules.
we ban Annihilator.
Still the
Alright.
old Trovo Showdown rules.
All right, what
Alright.
do you ban then? What do you guys ban?
We ban Annihilator. Easy.
Yeah, we ban, but what do they ban?
I don't know. What do you guys want to ban?
Oh no.
Y'all want to ban Sparrow?
Sparrow? Sparrow?
Good
Yes,
question. Sparrow. Nah, we should allow Sparrow, guys. No.
I like Sparrow. We
I like
can allow it.
We're falling into the NA trap. EU, remember, EU takes like 3 minutes to work this out and do drafts and start games. Isn't that right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
just ban Sparrow and Annihilator and everybody to run Death Machine.
Apparently,
Or
EU is a pretty
kinetic.
good series though.
Kinetic. Yeah.
Y'all run a kinetic?
Kinetic's
I'm
kinetic.
running Kinetic.
running
Yeah,
kinetic.
Kinetic is good.
All
I
right,
pop a
boys.
Kinetic. It's gonna be fun.
And I'm assuming Thermites are banned, right?
Yeah.
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 That was right.
Yeah.
Thank goodness.
No. It's allowed. It's allowed.
Gas grenades also banned as well.
Sure, mine. All of that.
All right, everything good?
Yep.
Sparrow and another band and everything else is fine. All right, just go to your teams then.
All right, we're team 2, right?
All
Yeah,
right.
we're team 1 on top.
Damn, dude, a little
Oh,
bit sucks.
UAVs are banned, right?
Yeah, all those stuff.
I guess so, yeah.
All right, guys. I will throw the drafted teams in my channel, and we'll get started as soon as we can.
All right, sounds good.
All right, guys. This should be an exciting one. We'll get Aeolus on camera here in a minute. I'll also get the teams typed out for you guys in the chat just so everybody can be up to date on how the draft went. Obviously, it's a little chaotic every time for North America since we do it live, whereas EU typically has an idea before they start. They're usually talking about it in chat before they actually do the draft. So
EU is just more organized. Let's be frank.
sometimes.
EU people got their stuff on lock, whereas NA, we like to chat.
NA is solid. NA is solid.
I love the NA people.
when
It's
you-
just great to see the personality types.
When you do get a second Aeolus, I could use a either an OBS Ninja or a Discord cam from you.
Okay. What up?
Either or.
I already put it on for you.
Check it out. And then he died. Chat.
My Discord literally decided to do a random update thing. I don't know what that was about. Hold on, I gotta come back to the thing. We live now.
We are live. We're going to get the game going for you guys as soon as possible. Everybody's on their sides now. I'm going to go ahead and actually pop this over. Do I want to do that? Yeah, I should do that. Key map 2.
Dude, that's the scariest thing about this whole entire world state right now. It's like you get a cold, and it's like, is it just a cold?
Right,
It's like
right.
every single sickness you can potentially get, and there's a bunch of them. It always is like a little asterisk. It's like,
All right, Team Bobby is Vague, Space, Verdict, and Tectonic. Team... Oh, was it Aerith drafting?
Yes.
I believe so, yeah. Is LittleB, Cyber, Modsix, and Washy. Go ahead and pin that for now. Yes. Looks like we're just waiting on, I believe, just Aerith to be readied up, guys. And then once Aerith is ready to go, we'll go ahead and jump on into the game. Should be a fun one. I think these are pretty exciting teams.
Oh yeah.
I do think there's a pretty good sniper matchup too, between specifically looking at like LittleB in space and Tectonic and Washy. I think that could definitely bring some excitement. Obviously, Modsix and Verdict pretty on par.
I'm kind of on Aerith. She's
I would
nutty
say
on sniper.
I would say Vague and Aerith probably pretty similar skill level overall, and then Bobby and Cyber. So we actually have some pretty even teams. Last time we had this event, it definitely felt like Team Noah had just overall better communications as far as how their teamwork went. So it'll be interesting to see if that ends up being the case again. Thank you guys for the subs and all of the stay safes and on fires in chat earlier. Obviously, we had the draft going on, so I didn't want to shout it out at the time, but you're sorry, but Vague way better than Aerith. Man, you're sleeping on Aerith a bit here. She was super cracked last time. Normally, I would agree, but Aerith brings the A game to. Oh, why is this random? I need to pick the map. How do I do that again? Map, summit, boom. All right, everybody's readied up, so we're gonna go ahead and hop on into the game, guys. This is gonna be Game 1 Hardpoint Summit between Team Bobby and Team Aerith, and it should be a fun one.
Yeah, I really agree with that. We're gonna have to see. It looks like one person wasn't able to
They'll load it in
join,
a second.
or they're still joining in.
Yeah, they'll pop in a second here, typically speaking, or we'll see a bunch of people leave. There it is right there, Modsix getting loaded in. We're going to go ahead and hop on into it, guys. Definitely going to be a fun one. If you had to take a guess on who we're winning on the first map, Aerith's team, you say?
Oh, and Vague's gone.
And Vague is gone.
And they're all out of here.
All right, guys. Go ahead and hop back on over to our semi-pretty faces.
Yeah, I gotta close these blinds. It's literally just destroying all the lighting in here. Yep, I think Aerith's team's gonna win the first game.
Well, there we got it. Verdict, the MVP. Let me, I'm gonna hop down into Discord real quick and just check and see. Hey,
Stupid.
did I have something wrong or no?
No,
Yes, it was your fault.
Okay, it was vague.
It's
okay,
all vague.
Cool. All right, does look like it is Vague's fault. So, no surprise, right? All right, everybody's ready
much
up.
better now.
So we're gonna go ahead and get rolling. Hopefully this time everything is good to go. And we should hopefully have a pretty good match for you guys to start. Do you have
Yeah, I think that Aerith's team spawning on the better side if they can keep these spawns, which is always a nice little bump for them and confidence-wise. I definitely think that LittleB and Modsix are going to be quite scary, but of course, I mean, you can't sleep on any of these players. Everyone is just so good, but we're gonna have to really wait and find out. Cyber up here actually jumping down into the server area isn't able to get a kill there, but Aerith is able to pick up Tectonic. It's just a huge amount of action happening around the point right now, Day.
Yeah, definitely has been. Verdict on point playing the objective. LittleB comes through, finds one. It is a little bit of a retake for the side of Team Bobby. Another kill picked up for LittleB there. Looking for another as well, but it's going to be Vague picking up Aerith. Picks up LittleB as well to complete the triple there. Vague does drop. Let's hop on over to Bobby himself, currently sitting down at 0 kills. Aerith coming through with a big double for her team there. Very, very even game right now, Aeolus. We're sitting just a couple points between these two players, or two teams.
Yeah, they're doing great. The one thing I do want to mention is that Bobby's team was actually able to flip the spawn. So any of that sort of advantage that they had going into for Air's team going in towards P3 is kind of gone right now. So they're going to have to do quite a bit of work here on P2 and see if they can maybe flip the spawns back for P3. They have really, really, really great positioning right now. They got a ton of presence over on the catwalk side. Currently a bit of a contest going on, but Space absolutely popping off. But does get taken down by Modsix. Control of the point going on over to Aerith for the time being.
Yeah, Modsix actually opting to use the AS Val, something we saw strong a couple updates ago, but has definitely fallen out of grace a little bit. I still think it's a solid weapon. It's definitely by no means a bad gun. It seems like there's better alternatives, especially for this map. Every time I switch to somebody, they are getting absolutely bodied. Space.
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
No, it looks like there's a little bit of audio is a little bit low for everybody. They're saying.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it to pick up.
Yeah, I'll get on the casting action right now. So yeah, Aerith's team's doing a great job of holding down P2, especially since they had the spawns flip and they flip it back in their favor. They're playing the map extremely well right now. They have a ton of positioning. They're like delaying people from getting across this map too far. They're pretty pushed up. Tectonic is able to go ahead with Space though and pick up 3 right now, which is huge to help them get on the point, but they still have to deal with these very close spawns. Sliding in, doesn't look like they're going to be able to get any action. Wow, huge plays on the side of Bobby's team, holding this down and breaking from the front, really. And now it looks like that everyone on the side of Air's team is actually going to be spawning out, which is pretty nuts. Cyber's able to come on and get a couple of kills there. But again, you still have to worry about these spawns. Hunter Killer Drone getting thrown out by Bobby. And just for the time being, Aerith's team getting some pressure on this point. A lot of breaking from the front happening. No one really going around towards those backspide spawns. But, you know, if you're Aerith's team, a lot of the damage has been done. I mean, they're not getting a clean, like, 50 or 60 points on this. They can start setting up towards the next rotation and just really think about that and hopefully get all their points back and flip the lead from that P4 spawn. You can see them starting to back up already. Washy is able to pick out Tectonic on that rotation, which is really good. LittleB picks up Space, and Aerith is picking up Bobby. So doing a really great job of setting up for this next point, and Bobby spawning on the complete opposite side of the map. So really, really difficult spot for them to be in, but they're going to have to see on Air's side if they can hold this point for the entire duration to really get back into this game. Bobby, yeah. Death Machine out.
I am working on the sound issue, guys. Trying to figure out right now. I have sound, and it's showing on my end that you guys have sound, but you guys don't have sound. So I might just delete that sound source and get it pulled back up. But I'll get it here for you guys as soon as we possibly can. Does look like we have a pretty even game still, so tying it up right now on the side of Team Aerith. It is just a couple of points between these two teams as we are in P4 now. Aerith gonna pick up the kill onto Space. Great position for her to be in there. MX9, a recent addition to COD Mobile, and it has been a dominant gun since it has been released. So definitely expect to see a lot of this tonight. Maybe a little bit of Bison, maybe a little bit of your...
Fennec every now and then.
Yeah, every here and there we'll see a Fennec for some of these close range maps. We'll see some Bison here and there. We'll see some Holger. But yeah, MX9 definitely a dominating gun in the meta right now. And
yeah, and you can see Aerith's team's doing a pretty good job of holding down P1 right now. It's really going to come down to these next two rotations. So flipping for spawns, doing anything crazy isn't as important since a lot of the time is probably going to go and the game is going to be settled before we get to P3. Aerith's team doing a great job. You got Aerith holding down this top area, making sure no one's coming out through the doors, wrapping around trying to hold the top of the servers, but does get taken down by Vague. Time going over towards Bobby's team right now. Aerith spawning out just a touch. Going to be working back towards the top catwalk area. And I think what we're going to see is everyone sort of going towards that right side catwalk and making sure that they're set up for the next point here. Very, very, very even game. It looks like Bobby's team's going to go up just a couple of points, and we're going to see if things sort of settle and decide themselves on P2 here, Day.
I'm going to hop over and peek on Washy for a little bit. He's obviously been a incredible player in the North American competitive scene. I believe he's coming up on a 18th birthday as well, so we may see the return of him in the why am I drawing a blank
World.
here?
The competitive world.
Yeah, him turning 18, we'll see him again in Mobile Mayhem. We may see him in future Masters events as well. Let me try to pop a transition here and see if that fixed it. Does not appear so. Okay, guys, I'm trying to work on it here. We'll,
no worries. Live broadcast things are always going to happen just a little bit, but luckily we have your soothing voice to hold us down. Right now, Bobby's team in complete control of this, and only 8 more points rest to go. Looks like it's a mad dash of points. Some good contests coming on. Aerith breaking out the war machine here. See if she can get some good clearance onto the point. Is able to take down 1, doing a great job. Is able to take down 3 right now. Last person there, and I am totally wrong. It is going to go to a P3. Aerith still with that death machine out. Does unfortunately get taken down, but Cyber there to pick up the pieces. It's going to be a mad dash over to P3, and it's going to be quite the fight over here. Aerith actually spawning in the back there, gets some lucky timing, but unfortunately does get taken down. Bobby's team is on the point right now, and I think that Bobby's team is going to actually pick up game 1. I was wrong.
It does look to be the case. I may have got the audio issue sorted, so hopefully when we transition I'll be able to confirm. But definitely a good game between these two teams. And hopefully the whole series will be as close as that was. Obviously, as you guys can see here, Tectonic is going to be the MVP of Team Bobby here. 27 kills on the board for him, 28 for Vague, 30 kills for Space. And
then
like I said earlier, Aerith and Vague, pretty comparable players. You guys are sleeping on Aerith big time. 34 for Aerith, 28 for Vague. Next closest on the team for Team Aerith is LittleB and Washy, each tied at 20 kills apiece. So definitely.
Aerith could very easily be a pro player if she wanted to. She decided to not be a pro player.
She's living on that pad life, man.
Content creation.
Yeah, living on that pad life.
Yeah, like Aerith is extremely talented. So I think these games are going to be extremely close back and forth. And I'm really, really excited to see what happens. I mean, in the EU Creator Showdown, we saw Turu's team go up 3-0, and then literally Jin's team came back and won 6 in a row and won 6-3. So, we're going to have to see if there's a lot of back and forth that first game. Very close. A lot of battles on those hills. Bobby's team was able to inch out a win. And I think that we're going to have ourselves a really, really good series day.
Yeah, we definitely should. Going to go ahead and get the map switched over. We're going to be on Search and Destroy Firing Range, guys. So another fan favorite map, as well as a game mode where again we can see those snipers really start to excel. It does look like waiting on just a couple players to get readied up, and we'll hop right into the action for you guys. Bobby's team is up 1. Very, very different from the last time around, so hopefully Bobby's in a little bit better spirits this time. But again, these teams are very even. I could very much see this going through to a long series here tonight. It is, for the most part, Masters rules, if I am understanding that correctly. There's been some gentleman agreements on maybe allowing some things and taking out some other things, but it's all very minor changes. So.
And everyone is very on board with it. Everyone in the lobby is totally cool with all the stuff they've decided on. So there will be no like, oh, it was unfair because one person got an advantage over another. This should be going really well. I'm really excited to see how the snipes work out between these two teams, because I think those battles are really going to dictate the flow of the entire game.
Yeah, I could definitely see that being the case. Let me pop open and try one more thing, because it still looks like sound is being a pain in the butt.
Might be able just to restart real quick. And Tectonic is actually going to be the first one to fall on the side of Team Bobby here. Huge opening frag for Aerith's team. Got a lot of mid-map control right now. Really, really good split on the side of Aerith's team. You got one person over on that B-bomb site, one on A, and 3 in mid for very fast rotations. Washy able to pick up Vague, making it a 5-3 right now, which is extremely good for this first round. I do think that, people might disagree with me, but I do think that between Aerith, LittleB, and everyone that they have on their team, that they're going to be slightly better at the search and destroy. And we see them picking up that first round, so we're going to have to see if this continues onwards. But very, very fast first round. 5 up, 5 down for the side of Aerith, and we're going to be going on over into match number 2. Bobby's team stacking up pretty heavily over towards this A site right now. You got a couple people in mid and 3 poised towards A long. We're going to have to see, and Underwhelmed has left the game, unfortunately.
I'll close the spectator slots after this, I forgot.
Oh, good. Okay, never mind. That's okay.
Yeah.
With all the name changes, I get so concerned that it was someone that we needed in the lobby, but
Nope,
still going
everybody's still here.
Game going as intended right now. Again, a lot of really slow playing right now, which is obviously definitely not a bad thing to see. I definitely like a slower approach for picks, and Bobby is able to get that first kill, while LittleB is able to pick up the second. Bobby with another snipe onto Modsix, extremely good shots. LittleB does take out Verdict, so we're in a 3v3. LittleB, oh my gosh, is just going on a tear right now, picking up a third kill right now. Is going to be a 3 versus 1 Space all by himself. We've seen Space do some pretty incredible things, so wouldn't count the man out just yet, but it is definitely a tall order, and Washy is able to get that kill onto Space. 2-0 in favor of Aerith's team.
Yeah, 2-0 lead for the side of Aerith right now, and again, Bobby's team did win the hard point, so Aerith bouncing back, Team Aerith bouncing back, could potentially put us into a 1-1. LittleB has obviously been popping off. 2 rounds in, has 7 kills on the board. Again, the potency of snipers, especially on a map like Firing Range, can be really solid. He's actually opting to not run the Shorty. He is running the Renetti. Definitely on the current patch, a incredibly solid weapon due to the nerfs that we've had on the Shorty on live. And it's another really great weapon for finishing off some of those sniper kills. Does look like we had Vague pick up a kill onto Modsix. This round looking pretty favorable for Team Bobby. Vague rotates up, does find LittleB, but Washy is able to get the refrag. It's a 2 versus 4. The bomb is planted. Maybe
Bomb is planted.
Good position here.
Yep, absolutely. And having a nice 4-2 advantage with the bomb plant is good. Oh, Space gets a hit marker over there in the back, pushing with the Shorty right now. Is able to pick up Cyber. It's going to be a 4-1 with just Washy left up. Washy's able to pick up Space, though, turning it into a 3v1. Unfortunately, the time ticking down, it's going to be pretty hard to get these kills and also get onto the bomb site. Is able to pick up another one up on a BobbyPlays, but again, the clock is ticking down. Bomb isn't really planted for him. Wow, another huge snipe. Can he pick up Verdict? He does, but doesn't have the time for the defuse. But what amazing shots by Washy. Oh my goodness. That was incredible, Day.
Yeah, it was definitely a good one. I maybe have the audio fixed. I'm not sure. I'm trying to check the chat.
I'm listening. Doesn't look like it.
It doesn't look like it. That's so bizarre. It's showing that it's registering the sound on OBS. Yeah, it might have to, but
that's okay.
Sometimes technical issues are just what they are, guys. I do apologize. OBS is being weird. Ooh, Washy was looking for the shot there, but Vague is going to come through with the kill. Has I believe a Locust in hand, if I saw correctly, as well as a Bison. So pretty solid class setup for him here. Tectonic going to pick up one onto Cyber. They do jump the corner, find a kill onto Modsix as well. Vague finds LittleB. We've got body shooting in the whole shebang. It's now Aerith in a 1 versus 3, Aeolus.
Every time Vague shoots bodies, things don't go well in the end. So interesting tactic to see him go for those body shots so very early on. But they do secure that round 2-2 right now, so that's a great spot for them to be in and see if they can continue on with this momentum. But I'm concerned that Veg just cursed this for his team.
That is very possible. That is definitely very possible.
One thing in my 30 years of gaming I've learned is that you never shoot bodies too early. You always wait until the very end when the game is over to shoot bodies. But you gotta admire the confidence. Looks like everybody is sort of washy with two big ones. Again, Vague goes down, Tectonic goes down. You know, I hate to be right, but sometimes I'm right. But very, very good. Verdict is able to pick up Modsix there. So it's a 3v2 right now, but LittleB is going to pick up space. Verdict picking up Aerith, playing extremely well this round. And it's a 1v2 for Verdict. See if he can pick up a couple of more kills here. Bomb is down. He knows somebody's over here in top wood trying to get out with his life. Does get picked up by LittleB though. And so it's going to go 3-2 over to the side of Aerith's team right now.
Yeah, hopefully that fixed it, guys. We try to work around here. I straight put the game sounds on the same as Discord, so hopefully it comes through. Otherwise, I don't know. But I might just have to restart game loop if it's not picking it up at this point. But we'll see what we can do. Do have Vague picking up a kill on to Modsix. It is going to be the refrag for them. It's going to be a 4 versus 4 now. LittleB, 12 kills on the board. My goodness.
Verdict has some great shots on the Washy, but with some good finesse and movement, Washy's able to take down Verdict. Tectonic, however, is going to be able to answer in kind and pick up Washy. Bomb looks like it's going down 3-2 right now in favor of Bobby's team, but LittleB is able to pick up Vague. Huge shot onto him. It's going to be Cyber and LittleB versus Bobby and Tectonic. Looks like a little bit of a long A action. You've got a lot of people over towards that A side right now.
Cyber finds one. Might find the other. He gets Bobby as well. Big play for Team Aerith there.
You don't shoot bodies when it's 2-2 day. You don't do it.
Hey, I don't disagree. You probably should be winning if you're going to shoot bodies, but...
Listen, feeling confident, right? 4-2 in favor of Aerith's team. Again, pushing to actually very hard towards this B site right now. All 5 members shoving onto B. I'm surprised we don't see any rotations happening over. You still got 2 members of Bobby's team over on A site. A couple of people are going down right now. It's 4-3 in favor, 4-2, excuse me, in favor as Washy picks up that on space. LittleB is just waiting and wait for Verdict and is able to pick up the kill. Tectonic answers in kind by picking up Washy. 3-1 right now. Tectonic kind of on an island overlooking towards that B side of things. Might hear some movement, going to be peeking over towards mid. Some unfortunate timing as he hops up, but is able to get away with his life right now. Bomb looks like it's going to be going down over on that B site, and LittleB is able to pick up Tectonic to secure the round 5 win for their team.
Another win going over to the side of Team Aerith, looking like they may be able to tie things up in this, oh goodness, what is it even? Best of 11, I think?
Yes, best of 11.
Yeah, best of 11, so we could potentially see a really exciting match. LittleB going to find his teammate Tectonic with the snipe there. Aerith only 1 kill on the board so far this game. Not having the best day with the Locust, but it is still very early on in the series.
In the beginning, she was on the MX-9. I think that it's less...
Oh, gets a hit marker on Verdict.
Wow.
That's pain. That is pain.
Yeah. I mean, Locust has a great fire rate, but unfortunately, you do sort of get more hit markers, I feel like, on the Locust than some of the other sniping options. Vague with 3
with a triple.
Huge Bison kills. And Verdict is able to clean it out. Wow.
Yeah,
everyone's saying Verdict is a bot. He's playing phenomenal right now.
Yeah, that was
especially in a lobby like this.
Definitely a big bounce back for Verdict there for sure. Specifically Team Bobby as a whole. They would need to find the next 3 rounds if they wanted to find the 2-0 advantage. I don't know if I would say it's super possible, but you know, it is COD Mobile, right? There is a firm definition of anything possible here.
Oh, absolutely. And I definitely think that it's going to come down a lot to these first bloods. I mean, I think that every time Aerith's team's able to get a good first blood in and get the man advantage, they've been able to secure things. But LittleB on the sniper is just doing such a good job, and MVP Tectonic does go down, unfortunately, for Bobby's team. And they're in a 3v4 right now. Looks like there's a lot of splitting of the map right now. Everyone's just sort of willing to hang out on their side of the map. Bomb looks like it's heading over towards the A bomb site. Aerith, just as we said, finally gets redemption, is able to take out Verdict with that sniper. It is a 2 versus 5 situation. Bomb going down. Aerith playing her life, gets another round of Vague. Wondering if she's gonna start shooting bodies. No, she knows a little bit better than maybe Vague does to not curse her team like that. And it's just gonna be left up for Bobby in a 1v5 right now. Day.
Yeah, not looking good for Team Bobby in a 1v5. Misses the shot with the shorty, but Washy doesn't. That's going to tie us up 1-1 between these two teams. And this is starting to look like a pretty good series. This is maybe one of the better Trovo Showdowns we've seen if it keeps up to this pace. And I got to say, I'm pretty excited.
Start.
Yeah,
Love
for sure.
me a 1-1 start. You'll hear me rooting for whatever team is behind just because I want to see good matches, right? I am not favoring one of these teams or the other. I just want to see whoever's behind catch up. That's all it is. So, wow, LittleB, 17 kills, Washy, 15 kills. I mean, I don't know if it's because the rest of the team was playing poorly as much as Washy and LittleB was just killing everybody. You know, like, what are you supposed to... You can't get kills if everyone's already dead, Day.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely when you have two players on your team that combined for 32 kills, that is absolutely nuts.
Yeah. All right, we're going to do some quick maintenance on the stream, I think, Day, if you want to try a couple of things, and we'll get back into
I think it's game
these
loop.
matches.
I do think it's game loop, so I think what I'm going to do is probably start the next match, and then while it's loading in, I'll restart there.
Sure. Sounds good to me.
I need to.
Looks like we're just waiting on a couple of people to adjust some loadouts. Snipers play a big part in firing range. I 100% agree, especially when you're looking at the people on both of these teams. I mean, you just have some deadly snipers on either side, and sometimes, you know, you just play a map and you get thrown in the blender. I mean, COD mobile in general is just so volatile, right? Like, sometimes you're just playing amazingly that day and there's no reason why you can explain it. And other times it's just, you get thrown in the blender. I mean, COD is such a day-by-day game, which is awesome. It's very, very exciting to watch. And being able to see those players who are consistent is even more impressive. So we're really, really excited to see this next game. Trying to remember where it's going. Is it standoff? I think it's standoff, right?
Standoff domination, yep.
So it'll be fun. Again, I say this all the time. Standoff, I think, it gets more love than it should. I think it's a very average map, in my opinion. I think that it's good for search. I think it's pretty okay for Dom. I think for hardpoint, it's terrible. But that's just me. As an AR player, I hate that every single hardpoint is in a small, congested little room or
fortunately it's domination. So
yeah, so
you will have a little bit more of those long sight ranges over, for example, the B flag.
True. Whereas raid is amazing for everything at all times.
Yeah, pretty much. So we're just waiting on Vague to get readied up, guys, and we'll get you guys thrown into this game. We will be briefly delayed going into the game as I'm going to be restarting Game Loop to try to get you guys sound. I think it has something to do with Game Loop because at this point I've tried everything else and Game Loop has a grayed out icon on my taskbar. So I think that may be an issue, but we're going to find out.
Love live broadcast because there's always something that is going to be going wrong and you just got to roll with it, you know? You can't be there for every single tech issue. You can't plan ahead for everything. You just gotta hope for the best sometimes. And unfortunately that happens. So just waiting, and there we go. Vague seems to be ready, and we can probably get into this next game. Standoff domination. Who you thinking, Day?
Well, Team Bobby did win the hard point last time around, so
yep.
We'll definitely have to see. I'm going to go ahead and drop out of game loop there. Hopefully I'm able to get back in the game would be ideal. It does seem like could potentially be just an issue to face today. This is so weird. The game loop emblem is still grayed out. I don't know if that has anything to do with it. It's normally blue.
Maybe end it through Task Manager. But just for anyone that wants a little play-by-play of what's going on, right now it looks like Aerith's team's getting a little bit of progress over on a B. They spawned on that A side, so some would say the stronger side having A, B on domination is definitely pretty nice. So things going very, very evenly right now, though. Not a ton of progress going on either side. Bobby picking up a really nice double kill playing over by sort of that statue area. It does get dropped, but going up into the top rafters, LittleB is going to be able to pick him up as well as Tectonic. So a little bit more progress going on to B for the side of Aerith's team. But again, not a whole lot of progress being made. Actually, LittleB is actually playing in the back of their spawn over on C, is able to get a little bit of progress over onto C even. So potentially some triple cap threat happening. More progress going on B for Aerith's team. And finally, B gets captured. Aerith is able to pick that up, and that is phenomenal for them. Progress actually going back towards Bobby again already, but you got a bunch of guns waiting for them and is able to, nope, not shove them off quite yet. Still progress going on towards B. Nades a many throwing in to the site, and they're going to be able to keep A-B for now on side of Aerith, going up 29-23.
All right, well,
Damn.
Valor says audio's good now, so we technical difficultied our way through it, guys, but we're back, and we do have Team Aerith with the cap on B, as Aeolus had so gracefully casted for you guys while I was sorting through stuff. Does look like a small lead developing, but still anybody's game. As far as top frag goes right now, looks like Vague in the lead, 11-4 right now, make it 12-4. Oh man, almost able to find kill 13. I do think I saw an armor there, which I don't know if
yeah, they were okay with kinetic armor, they said.
Did they say kinetic armor? Okay, that was the one change that... Ooh, Miss Tech picking up a quad. Does have kinetic armor in hand.
Yep, and finally B sort of swinging back on over into Bobby's team's hands, pushing strong into A and trying to get that spawn flip to happen, which is actually pretty huge. Looks like there's gonna be a sort of flip going on right now. AB going in the favor of Bobby's team. Death Machine out, working around the backside, heading into market, seeing if he can cut people off through this mid courtyard. And it looks like this is gonna be a pretty close match day.
Yeah, so far is the case. If we keep the double cap here, let's see, we've got 25, and so we would be like a 75-72 going into the second half, which would be absolutely nuts with the way this has been going. Bobby gonna find Modsix with the wall bang there. Was looking for LittleB as well, but LittleB with the AS Val in hand, gonna go ahead and pick up one, make it two as he finds Tectonic space. Does get the refrag, finds Washy as well. Only a couple seconds to go before Team Bobby takes the lead, unless if a miracle B cap comes through from Team Aerith at this point. Kinetic armor just so nuts, man. I can't believe they agreed to this.
Kinetic armor seems quite good. Yeah, I think that's a little interesting as well, but hey, we are not the people on the ground playing. They're all okay with it, so let it be so. Just like you said, 72-75. Extremely quick maths there, Day.
Yeah, doing solid in the math department, guys. Not doing great in the technical difficulty department, but math, we're here for it.
Hey, it's all set. Things are good now, so who cares, right? Going into the second half, I'm wondering if we're going to see Aerith's team try and push real hard to flip the spawns. Already getting quite a bit of progress over on the B, still going about halfway capped. LittleB playing inside of this courtyard area. Going to be seeing if there's anything that they can be doing. B slowly getting uncapped again. A sentry turret in the top A building with a trophy on top of it. That's just going to be so annoying to deal with, though.
Yeah, definitely has to be. LittleB finds a double, unable to find the kill onto Vague to follow it up, but still helping his team get any sort of progress they can. Washy is climbing up top blue. He's going to find 1, he's going to find 2, and 3. Make it 4. He gets space as well. The spawn trap is in. The 6 kill feed coming through for Washy. Absolutely nuts there. Do you have A progress now?
The kill feed has been nothing but Aerith's team for the past like 30 seconds. Finally, Tectonic and Space are able to get a little something going, but Washy right onto Verdict again. AB going onto the side of Aerith's team right now. Someone just being a complete annoyance over in the top C building, but Bobby's able to deal with that in kind. Spawns have flipped, which is what I was wondering if they were going to do, and they have AB control right now, Day.
Yeah, they do, and not only that, but they also have a drone in Washy's pocket as well as a Goliath, which is absolutely huge for them. Verdict pushing up. Not the fight you want to take, man. Don't you know Washy is cracked, bud? Washy rotating behind. Can't quite get through the kinetic armor. And it is going to be Bobby's team with the retake. They're only a couple points behind. They absolutely could still pull together the win here. Space comes through with a double with the hunter kill. And the Holger finds Washy as well for the 3-piece.
Oh my gosh, Aerith is just in the top C building right now over towards like P3 and just being an absolute nuisance. The kill feed completely lighting up right now for Bobby's team though, getting a lot of nice pressure over there, but Aerith hops out of the building, trying to get some pressure over towards B. Looks like a triple cap is coming in for the side of Bobby's team. Absolutely massive plays. Spawns are flipping anew. Bobby breaks out the death machine. Not my point day. Get off of C. I'm holding this triple cap, and this is going to be really rough to come back into that.
Yeah, Vague coming through with the body shooting again. Maybe waited till a better time this time, right? They have the triple cap. I think we're actually just now like getting into officially triple cap territory for the side of Aerith. 15 points to go, over 30. Yeah, we are in triple cap territory. We have a Goliath coming through for Washy, but again, they need to pull together a triple cap, and they need to hold it for quite a bit of time at this point. The sentry gun does get destroyed, but as time ticks away, it's just not going to be enough. And Team Bobby, once again, coming through for the respawn game. That's going to put them in the lead 2-0, or 2-1, I mean, 2-1. Aerith did win the Search and Destroy. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and update the stream title on Trovo as we go for that.
Sounds great. Yeah, I'm a little surprised that Washy waited so long to drop his Goliath, especially since he had that in his back pocket for some time. Maybe he just really never felt like confident enough to throw it down, didn't want them to get it. So, I don't know, that was a little bit of an interesting decision, but I think that these players know a lot better than I do. So, we're going to have to see Washy 21 kills, Vague 27, Tectonic 27, Space 26. What an absolutely even performance over the side on Bobby's team. Just extremely well played from everyone over there.
Yeah, definitely a great game between these two teams. That was another incredibly even matchup. Again, the first half was 75-72, and then with a really ginormous triple cap off the back of Vague, honestly, coming through with some really big plays with Tectonic in space. They were able to lock down a triple cap for a pretty extended period of time. And that is why the scoreboard looks the way it does. But really even matchup otherwise. The hard point was pretty close. The Search and Destroy was back and forth, even though it was a majority Team Aerith. Even the rounds that Aerith did win to Team Aerith did win to pick up the win there were pretty close rounds for the most part. I mean, I think the last round was what, a 4 versus 1, but for the most part,
yeah,
it did come down to 1 versus 1s, 2 versus 2s. So. Really intense matchup between these two teams. That's going to put us into our next match, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and get all of that set up so we can get into it as soon as possible for you guys. We already have players readying up. And it's going to be a hard point on Raid. So we were talking about that one earlier. Definitely a fan favorite map. And I believe one of your favorites overall, Aeolus.
Yeah, basically just the best map that Call of Duty has ever produced, I think. Especially for, I was saying this before on the EU stream, but I mean, the hard points are just so interesting and dynamic because there's so many different strategies and ways you can attack them. that you really have to be splitting the map and playing them incredibly intelligently, reading where your opponents are going to be having really great communication. Because if you don't, things flip on their head very fast.
If I remember correctly, I think Black Ops 2, which is the map that Raid originated in, I think was the first hardpoint game as well. So it would make sense that a lot of their maps are very well designed around hardpoint, because you could argue, well, they didn't have a lot of time, but they based a lot of their maps revolving around how that game mode was going to work. So, you know, things like Express, which I would love to see in COD Mobile. Express is another phenomenal map. Raid, another great one. So I'm here for it.
Express is fun, but I think it's like an
Express.
okay search map. I don't know how well it would play in hardpoint these days. Maybe I just haven't experienced it enough. I think P1 is just so annoying. Like being out in the middle of that in front of a
lot
ticket.
of maps are P1 that are difficult, but overall, I would say because the map is identically mirrored,
yeah, true.
You get a very even matchup, right? Like that's ultimately the way Express balances out to me. But we've got everybody ready up, so we're gonna go ahead and get you guys into Hardpoint Raid, and should be a good one. Last time around in the Hardpoint, Team Bobby did win, but if you guys were around for that last match of domination, you can tell how close these teams have been. It is 2-1 lead for Team Bobby. Can Team Aerith come through and tie things up once again? They were able to do it last time in the Search and Destroy, but I
do think that the Search and Destroy is going to favor Aerith's team, just whether they're going to be able to tighten things up for the respawns, right? Because you just have such a strong respawn team on the side of Bobby. I mean, you've got Tectonic, Vague, Space. I mean, everyone there is just such a slayer in their own right. But right now, it looks like they got a little bit of pressure over towards the P1 right now. Contest happening. Probably gonna see Aerith's team trying to push the spawns and flip things a little bit, because obviously P2 is going to be that kitchen area, and you definitely want to be sort of having the back jungle control for those spawns when kitchen pops. But right now, great time going on the way towards Aerith's team today.
Yeah, definitely a big opportunity. They have a 25-point lead, and this is one of the hard points that if you're able to make that break early, it is actually a fairly reasonable one to defend. There's a lot of head glitch opportunity for your team, and it definitely can be a difference maker. As we move into our P2, we are going to be moving over to kitchen. We did get a late break for the side of Team Bobby, picking up a couple points there, but definitely going to be looking into the next kitchen point. Modsix, he's in contesting. It does look like we have Cyber sliding in as well. Modsix finds Verdict, but he is going to get dropped as Space comes through with the kinetic armor. Again, not entirely sure, guys, why players opted to vote for this, but we're here for it.
Yeah, and I think Bobby's team did a phenomenal job, because they were actually spawning out towards P3 side, and they quickly flip spawns to make it so that they can secure over towards this kitchen side of things. Doing a really great job splitting the map too. I mean, we saw Bobby playing down in the water side, obviously on the point now, but making sure that they're not going to be doing anything crazy. Again, this is why Raid is so fun. There's so many avenues and sort of areas you need to cover in PowerPoints, right? Like making sure that people aren't going to be flicking you from laundry, and playing inside of money to make sure you're not getting shot in from that head glitch. And it looks like Aerith's team's going to get probably the last 12 points here or so, but it's going to be a mad dash over towards P3 to see who can get set up first.
Yeah, Garage and Basketball Court are pretty decisive hard points typically, just due to how hard they can be to break. Assuming spawns act normal. I mean, there's definitely a weird instance that we've seen a couple times where a team can get wiped on Basketball Court and spawn on Basketball Court, even though they just got wiped. So it is a little bit weird at times, but Garage is definitely a hard one to break. We have LittleB watching backside with the shorty here. He's going to find one. Unable to find the kill onto Bobby, though. So Bobby going to make the break. Cyber has the kinetic armor, but does lose out on the gunfight to Bobby.
Wow. Great shots from Bobby. Yeah, I do like how LittleB played that, though. Not overcommitting and peeking towards that water side. Literally just staying on point. Washy does overextend just a touch. Tectonic's able to get both those kills, but they're going to break onto the point now. Have about 16 seconds. I'd love to see Aerith's team start to rotate back towards basketball. It looks like that's what they're going to do. You got one person just sort of spawning over there still and putting some pressure on the point, but they're still going to be in the lead as they're setting up for basketball. And just like you said, this is an incredibly hard hill to break, just baseline, right? Like, even if spawns aren't wonky, this is such a powerful position. You really got to watch, have one person in money, a couple people on the point, one person into jungle side to make sure you're not getting flanked, and you're in a pretty good spot to hold this day.
Yeah, definitely in a good spot. LittleB comes through with a big triple kill jungle for his team there. Big opportunity for Team Aerith to extend their lead a little bit more. LittleB starts the challenge, but the kinetic armor comes through. He's going to push him back a little bit, and it's Team Bobby with the retake, and there is enough time on this point for them to potentially take a lead. Space. Man, I gotta tell you, that combination of kinetic armor and quick fix is absolutely disgusting.
It's pretty good. And, yeah,
Oh, it comes through with the double, almost able to find the three-piece. Space is absolutely nuts with the shorty.
Listen, this is the version of Call of Duty Mobile that everyone in the lobby felt like was the correct version to play, and that's what we're gonna go with. Looks like Aerith's team starting to set up for P5. They were able to get a decent chunk of time on that, but the lead is going over to Bobby's side. They were able to do a great job breaking that. Predator missile coming in right now from space, able to pick out one, and then, man, the kill feed is just going back and forth so much. Right now, time being held for Bobby's team, but we're going to have to see if Aerith can come on in here and break that with the help of the team.
Yeah, we did have the kinetic armor versus kinetic armor fight there. Tectonic was able to pick it up, but LittleB gets the double refrag. Locked into the Pred missile animation here. This is fantastic. There we go.
And hill control over towards Aerith's team right now. Cyber doing a fantastic job with Washy looking over him. Make sure they can keep control of this. And Bobby is spawning out towards the back jungle, which isn't a bad place, especially since the second set of hills are coming up. But again, this is one of those things where time is starting to get close to where P2 doesn't matter as much, because things could get decided to P1 if you're not careful. So, looks like spawns are kind of all over the place right now. People sort of in weird spots on the map. P1 is about to unlock in just a second here. We got some people up in there. Washy with Death Machine just coming in, picking up 2, picking up 3. Humongous kills back there, but Persistence God, aka Bobby, is able to pick one up along with Vague. Vague picking up another on Aerith. And this is starting to get to a mad dash on over to P1 because it looks like Bobby's teams might be able to close this out right here.
Yeah, definitely an opportunity. They won the last hard point. They won the domination. They've been looking really, really solid in the respawn. Cyber is one shot. He's taken off. Bobby's spraying and praying. Can't quite find the last bullet to connect.
Yeah, and they're just sort of spraying angles, and that's going to be all she wrote. Yeah, Bobby's team just seems to be incredibly powerful in the respawns right now. Like, obviously, if Aerith's team picks up every S&D, it's going to keep things close, but they're going to have to put something together for a respawn if they're going to want to take the show match.
Yeah, it's been a pretty intense series. Let me actually hop on over. So we do have a search and destroy next. So in this best of 11, there is 4 search and destroys. Game 2, Game 5, Game 8, and Game 11, guys. So I feel like the longer we see this series go on, the more likely it is that Team Aerith could potentially come through with the win. It is going to be the first team to 6, if my math is correct.
That is correct.
Yeah, first team to 6 in a best of 11. And right now, it is Bobby's team up 3-1. They've had just great respawn performances. The search and destroy definitely looked a lot more in favor of Team Aerith. They have a lot of sniping potential on their side. And that was one of the factors that carried them through last time. So we go ahead and get us ready for the next game here, guys. And this is turning out to be one of the better Trovo Showdowns we've had so far. EU was pretty solid. It was a, 6-3 overall. And, you know, we're on the track to that possibly being what we see for North America as well. And our next map, guys, will be Search and Destroy on Summit.
I think that Aerith's team has been playing well in the respawns. There's just a couple of key moments where they sort of just let something slide just a little bit, and then they start, trailing behind, and then they get into a spot where they can't come back. But it's not like either of these have been stomps, any of the respawns. So I think that if Aerith's team just buttons up and tightens things up on the respawn, takes a couple of those, and continues dominating in the search and destroys like they have been, they have a really great shot of just coming back into this. It's 3-1 right now, still tons of Call of Duty Mobile to play. So we're just going to have to really see what happens here over the next couple of games.
Yeah, definitely should be a good one. Modsix is all readied up now, so we're going to get you guys into the game. It's Search and Destroy on Summit.
Just kidding, Tectonic is down now.
Yeah, Tectonic and Verdict have unreadied now. Sorry, guys. I should have hit the start button sooner.
Quickly use the restroom because I've been casting for like 3 hours now.
Dude, I got you.
Sorry.
I got you. Go for it. That's going to be me too tonight, guys. We have the Trovo Showdown. Then we have Mobile Mayhem Battle Royale over on Hitman's channel. And then after that, I have the Vengeance series that I'm going to be casting with Verdict. I'm unsure if that's on his channel or if they have a specific channel that's going to be on, but definitely should be a good time regardless. So we'll be excited to get you guys into that. While nope, everybody's ready up except for LittleB now. God, as soon as I go to hit start. I'm trying, guys. I'm spamming the button. Alright, well I guess while that's going, I'm going to go ahead and update the stream title with the scores. Boom, boom.
I'm ready for more Call of Duty.
Ready for more Call of Duty.
Give it to me.
Well,
I need it right now.
We're now waiting on LittleB to ready up, so...
Oh my goodness.
Yep, as soon as LittleB is ready, guys, I'm hovering the start button. I'm ready for you guys. As soon as I see that green check mark, we're smashing. In fact, we're
Make sure to
hit it a little
smash
early
like,
again.
subscribe, hit the bell for post notifications. And we're live. All right. Search and Destroy on Summit. Really going to be looking for those snipers to be coming in hot for this and to see if they can get some really good momentum moving here for the side of Aerith's team. So right now, 3-1 in favor of Bobby's team, and here we go. Looks like a pretty standard break. You got a lot of people sort of going over towards that B catwalk side. 4 players going over there. Looks like Aerith's team is playing pretty safe right now. Washy's able to get a huge snipe onto Tectonic, and again, this is where I think that this Aerith squad is going to be able to shine. Cyber picking up another one onto Space. Able to pick up another kill onto Verdict. Oh my gosh, Washy's able to pick up and cover Cyber on Persistence God. It's just Vague left. Vague is able to get that kill, but Aerith cleans it up pretty quickly. 1-0 inside of Aerith.
Definitely a pretty good start for Team Aerith. Again, they did win the Search and Destroy last time. That would put them up to a 3-2 with Team Bobby in the lead if they're able to close it out still. Obviously, that was only one round. But I would love to see this series go later on. The Trovo Showdowns the past couple times have been fairly one-sided. So even as these teams are, I'm looking for the long haul. I'm looking for that excitement. Do have a couple kills coming traded in. Do have Vague picking up one on the Cyber there. Looking for Washy as well. Him in Space. Go ahead and get the collapse there. That's going to be a great play for them. And now Team Bobby are up 3-2 as LittleB is able to pull together a snipe there.
Oh my gosh.
Aerith finds a Vague coming through the doorway. I'm actually surprised there was no body shooting
hit
there.
Marker. LittleB got a hit marker on Tectonic. Oh man, that would have been massive.
Well, Aerith's
Sorry,
trying
go
to hunt
ahead.
down Bobby here. Oh no, she doesn't hear him. They apparently don't hear each other. Get these guys some
shorty,
headphones.
It's a shorty. It's coming in. Bomb's going down. Nope. Everyone playing so patiently right now. 49 seconds, plenty of time. Oh my gosh, he's just waiting there in the corner, and Aerith is able to get the kill. That was massive. 2v1 right now. Tectonic is going to have to play this extremely well. Shots going onto Tectonic, half health.
Oh no,
But
Tech
Little
is
B
lagging
isn't able to finish up the
pretty
kill.
bad, it looks like. Maybe not. Maybe that was just a spectator glitch, but... important to note that Tectonic is not playing at home. He's not on his normal connection right now. He did have to actually evacuate due to the hurricane, so...
Oh no, I hope everything's okay.
Well, yeah, I mean, he's out and about. I mean, I think he said he drove like 11 hours or something, so...
My goodness.
Yeah, don't necessarily know where he's at, but not playing on his usual MS, I would imagine, so...
Yeah.
Definitely looked like he was lagging a little bit there. Looks like maybe lagging a bit here as well. So that could be a little bit bad for the side of Team Bobby. Again, I think they have a pretty comfortable lead right now, sitting up 3-1. And even if you were looking at losing all the search and destroys, they have a lot more respawns in their favor coming up. So we'll have to see, because the respawns have been pretty good. Washy going to get one onto Vague, but it does get refragged out by Space. The AMAX, a gun that Space has definitely been using a lot lately. And as we hop over to him, that's why kind of a beam weapon.
No, I think the AMAX is really, really fun to use. 3v3 right now.
He's so good with it.
I know. Little B was able to get a hit marker onto one. Oh, and a beautiful snipe onto Space. Verdict does answer in kind, picking up Cyber though. So 2v2 right now. Verdict and Tectonic versus Little B and Aerith again. The dynamic duo, see if they're able to pick up another one. Aerith sort of creeping over, being in the top side of the server room. Oh my gosh, did she see the barrel? I think she saw him over towards A. Slowly going to be working over there with some great movement. Going to be peeking out from the top side of the server room over towards the bomb site. Doesn't see anybody. Does see Verdict is able to get the shot.
Yeah, pretty gnarly kill steal from Aerith there, but Little B was waiting for Verdict's head to pop out, just couldn't find it. Little B gonna get the kill on to Tectonic there. That's gonna be the defuse coming in for Aerith, and they now lead 3-0 into this search and destroy.
I feel like the sniping capability on Aerith's team is just so good.
It is.
Like between Washy, Aerith, and Little B, like that is just so scary to go against.
Yeah, Washy, I believe, is a marksman MVP for Mobile Mayhem, so definitely understand the level of talent he comes to the table with. Aerith and Little B as well is just, it's absolutely nuts. Shorty in hand, we have Aerith pushing up, finds Bobby, looking for Space as well, can't find it. The AMAX coming through strong for Space there.
The Shorty is so good. Washy's able to pick up Verdict. Another trade out coming from Space though onto Cyber here. Gonna be 3-3 right now, and just gonna have to see how these guys play out the map. You got all three members over towards that A side. Washy's able to pick up Tectonic. Now it's gonna be a big rotate on the side of Bobby's team. They're just not on the right side of the map right now. Bomb is currently down. So, gonna have to see what happens exactly when it comes to picking that up. They might just be playing for positioning and kills here, which is very interesting. Looks like Little
Space,
B's.
that was dirty. Space, that's so dirty. Space definitely juked Washy pretty hard there, but
yeah, it was a pretty gnarly kill there. I'm surprised they're not putting the bomb down. Oh, because they're defending. I'm an idiot. Sorry. All right, we're good. They're playing correctly. It's all good. It looks like, oh man, but Vague is able to get another kill over onto Modsix, so it's all up to Little B. Can't find the shot there. Is going to have to try and get out with his life. Just okay with giving up the bomb right now. Just trying to play kills. Trying to play time. Verdict is there just waiting for him. And there we go. First round going on over to Bobby's team in the Search and Destroy 3-1.
Yeah, first round going over to Team Bobby. They definitely needed that to stop the momentum that Team Aerith had going for them. Did you play or see any of the pre-patch Shorty by any chance?
I did not.
My goodness, the kill range, the one-shot kill range literally used to be 3 times as far.
That is insane to me.
Yeah,
I mean, the Shorty is essentially a primary weapon as is.
Yeah,
I can't imagine it being any better.
Yeah, Hitman I think said it best. It's not great for a shotgun, but it is great for a secondary. And it still is, even with the nerf. I think the one-shot range is about 5 meters now, and it used to be 15 to 16. So
Washy's just getting another one. Cyber's able to pick up Bobby. Oh my god, Little B with the turn and burn onto Verdict. What a beautiful shot. And right now it's going to be a 2v5 in favor of Aerith squad. Bomb is down though. LittleB can't pick up that kill. Tectonic and
Tech and
Space,
Space
both
making
able
it
to
more
pick 'em up.
doable. Space finds a double
Wow.
with the shorty. Space
Oh my
finds the
God.
3.
Oh my god. What? Did they just 2v5?
I believe so, and I need to
That-
figure out why my keybinds quit working.
That is unreal. Well played by the dynamic duo over there of Space and Tectonic. I mean, those two, I'm sure, have a ton of chemistry playing on the same team together for such a long time. So, very much makes sense. And
Razor
we're going to have to
picks
see what happens here with round 3. If they can keep up the momentum or if Aerith's going to sort of snatch things back a little bit.
Razor
Oh, LittleB.
picks
It's
the
just-
most.
This is just a LittleB show. I've been staying on his POV for like the past 4 minutes, and he's just hitting so many beautiful shots.
Well, he doesn't have 17 kills like he did earlier, but he's definitely popping off. 6 and 2 for him right now. Oh, the collab! It finds Verdict as well! Oh
Just
my
give him the ace. Give him
goodness!
the ace. Give him the ace. Someone call out where he is and give him the ace. That was nuts. What a beautiful lineup shot from LittleB here. All right,
Well-
calling out where Space is. No, he's going to be over down there towards that server side of things in the middle. Top of the server catwalk area. Sees him through the window. Taking out the sniper. Able to get the ace. All 5. LittleB with a beautiful collat kill is able to pick up that round for his team.
Yeah, that was definitely huge. I'm glad I was able to flick over and catch that collat. Followed up with the kill onto Verdict. Was pretty solid overall, and definitely a good position for him to be in. We were just talking about him only having 6 kills on the board. He's up at
There's
10.
11.
He's up at 10. Make it 11.
Oh my goodness, LittleB is absolutely on a tear, especially taking out Tectonic. That is such a confidence booster, being up 5 bodies to 4. No, I think he knows somebody's in that corner too, but Cyber's actually able to take out Vert for him. Good coverage right now on either side. Did he see the laser? He sees the laser. He knows someone's there. Oh, and actually, Aerith is able to pick that up, making it 4 bodies to 3. Really great shots. Washy picks up Vague and all the way in the back, trying to be sneaky. It's all left up to Space right now. Amax in hand, trying to see if he can get some nice little picks going on right now. But again, he is on the defending team, so he's going to have to start making some moves in the very near future.
Well,
oh, he's getting tagged up in the back over there by, I believe that's LittleB. Things are moving quick. Yep, LittleB, and he's able to get another kill. My goodness. LittleB is nuts.
sometimes LittleB is nuts. Sometimes you definitely see the weak side. So he's been doing pretty solid here today. Definitely gotta give him credit where credit is due. Hopefully we'll see him bring some of that talent into Masters, because last time around was not ideal for. Oh my goodness, Space. So
what
good with the
beautiful
Amax,
shots.
dude.
Beautiful shots, but Washy's just there waiting and lying in wait to pick up that extra kill. Right now, it's all up to Verdict right now, and it looks like things are going to get a little bit closer. With it's going to be 2 to 3 here. I mean, they're doing
Verdict
a great
gets
job,
the
but
bat
Verdict gets
kill.
one with the bat. He's like, you know what? I don't need a gun. I'm coming out with the bat here. I love it. I love the baseball Mad Clown bat. It looks so good. So he's just going to be playing back here, trying to see if he can spot anything, waiting for them to plan it. Locust in hand. Going to be working on over towards that P3 side of things, going down the little summit there. Is getting tagged up to the left. Slide is kind of crummy one, but he's got to slide out and reach out. Looking for Aerith.
Oh, gets a hit marker!
Hit marker. Oh, that's so unfortunate.
I don't think he would have clutched up the round anyway, but
Oh, you never know.
you never know. It would have at least been flashy.
Verdict has been playing extremely well this series. And again, he's in a lobby of people, of professionals. Like, can't be understated that Verdict keeping up in the slightest is, like, incredibly impressive. Because if any of us go in this lobby, we're getting just demolished the entire game.
It's definitely a huge feat for a bot. You definitely got to
Best
give him
bot.
credit.
Has
Best bot
double
and
the
A
kills
confirmed.
of Tectonic.
Yo, Verdict 2 times Tectonic confirmed. Chat. Mayhem drop Tectonic, pick up Verdict. Tectonic can cast EU,
we need
Verdict
a
will play for
backup
Mayhem.
over here for Verdict.
Definitely a solid game. Aerith up at 11 kills. Vague down at 5.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure chat was bashing me earlier, saying Aerith is trash compared to Vague. Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think that Aerith is incredibly, incredibly talented, and being able to interact with her in person, I can say, also very humble and a very kind person. Looking forward to meeting many more Trovo creators to come. But yeah, look at the even performance between Washy, LittleB, and Aerith. Just 9, 11, and 12. Just extremely, extremely impressive gameplay from that whole entire team. And really looking forward to see if they can just tighten things up just a touch on the respawns. Because if they do that with their dominance in Search and Destroy, like, they're doing extremely well. Even if they're trading 1-1 or 1-2 on the respawns, again, like, they just need to steal 2 respawns and continue their dominance of the Search and Destroys to win this.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Like, I'm not wrong, right, Day? Aerith could have been a professional, and she just decided not to, right?
Sort of. So,
Okay.
so Aerith plays on iPad, and iPad is banned in the competitive
Yeah, I
scene.
did know that.
So that is definitely a big factor. But again, as a content creator, you're gonna play on what your content is best made on, right? So sometimes that's the
play on
decision to
phone
make.
or pad?
COD Mobile?
Yeah.
Play on emulator.
Oh, I see.
I'm so bad at the controls for COD Mobile. I think I'm up to like level 27 on my actual account. I have been trying more, but I am just so bad at it. Just so horrible.
It definitely takes some time. I actually play on phone just because I don't have a tablet. Call me crazy. I haven't really seen a need for a tablet. I don't understand, but like I get screen space, resolution, processing power, etc. But I really, really love my OnePlus 8T, so I play all of my games on that. But yeah, it was a really, really awesome game. 3-2 right now. We're gonna be heading into, what is it? Is it Hackney?
Domination firing range.
Oh my god, these games are absolutely insane. Every firing range Dom game I've ever casted has been an absolute wild ride the entire time. So really, really looking forward to that. Should be a ton of fun to watch, and should be great.
Yeah, definitely an ideal case here, right? We're just waiting on a couple players to get readied up. We'll get you guys into our next matchup. Oops, I put random. Let me make sure I pick the map. Firing range. So we're waiting on a couple players to get readied up, as well as waiting on me to not be a bot. Alright, there we go. Now we're just waiting on Vague to get readied up. Feels like we're waiting on Vague an awful lot today.
Wait, what was that?
Said it seems like we're waiting on Vague an awful lot today.
You'd think that you would have more of his loadouts ready ahead of time, but maybe he just really likes to fiddle. Maybe he's one of those people who just doesn't make a bunch of loadouts. He just has one that he adjusts every single time depending on the map and mode. Who knows?
He's also a troll.
Oh, Verdict, the
He's
back
sitting
kill
there
was
laughing, making
chef's
us wait.
kiss. Beautiful. I loved it. It was a beautiful, beautiful kill.
Yeah, we made sure to call it out on stream, Verdict. We definitely called it out for you. Oh, Verdict, I have 5 more supermod spots now.
Ooh.
Alright, we are ready. We are getting into the game, guys. Oh, I've got to get
Domination.
B too. She was pretty mad at me.
Domination on firing range. Absolutely love it. I think this is going to be such a fun match to cast and watch. And let's get right into it. I'm really looking to see if Aerith's squad can tighten up the respawn a little bit, or if Bobby's team is going to continue pulling things out in the very end. So let's see what happens here. Looks like Aerith's team is going to be spawning over here on the A side and instantly gets naded by Space. Oof. You hate to see that happen, but what are you going to do? LittleB's picking up the kills on Bobby, and right now we got a little bit of progress on B heading towards Bobby's team, but nothing crazy just yet.
Yeah, nothing crazy yet. Space coming through with a kill onto LittleB. Ooh, Verdict just barely gonna make it away from Aerith. Was looking for the wallbang there with the Holger. Bobby gonna slide the corner. He's gonna barely make it out on 1 HP as well. Feels pretty bad for Aerith there. Does pick up one on the Verdict, but gets refragged by Bobby. LittleB actually pulling out the AMAX here, picks up a kill. Space gets the double refrag. Space using the Holger this time around. Gonna go ahead and drop the sentry gun to help maintain control of trailer. If I saw correctly, I think we have no B cap yet. Correct. Still no B cap, but the AC coming through for Team Bobby.
Really like seeing LittleB on the AMAX right now, actually, because I think that rifle is very much similar to a sniper, right? With just how good his aim is and how hard it hits, I feel like it's going to do really well in a respawn with long lanes, like firing range as well.
Bobby
So we'll
using
have
the
to see
ASM-10.
but yeah, but Space just gets a triple. Tectonic gets another one. Man, just absolutely everyone going down. Tons of progress going on over to B for Bobby's team, and they're able to secure that. But putting a little bit of pressure over there onto C is LittleB, trying to force them to spawn out as much as possible. But I mean, we're the objective game right now is the cold zones, and I feel like Bobby's team is doing a much better job of just holding and playing on the zones. So LittleB definitely pushing up and trying to get some map control for his team, but neglected from capturing C. But right now, it's just a 2-for-1. Progress going in towards A. Cyber picking up 2 big ones. And LittleB has the death machine out now to see if they can get some progress over towards another one of these points.
Yeah, Washy looking to cover his team at B, now pushing up himself. Did have Vague pop the kinetic armor, but he is gonna get the kill onto Washy. We still have the AB for the side of Team Bobby. So we're looking like they might be able to push us into a 4-2. That reminds me, I didn't update that on stream. Let me go do that real quick.
Yep, 30 to roughly 60, 30 to 58 right now, so 30-point league. But again, this is domination, so gonna wait for the half to switch and see what happens. I mean, there's a ton of this match left, so we've seen quite a few things with 20 or 30-point leads get flipped on its head with a triple cap the next half. So gonna have to see Aerith's team do a little bit better with map control and playing around the objective here. Huge purple missile coming in from Aerith to sort of take people out and get a ton of progress on over towards B. They are going to be able to get that cap.
Oh, Vague, that was gross.
Close out the lead just a little bit, but Vague doing Vague things and shooting bodies. So we're going to have to see if that actually comes back to bite him in the butt, because every time Vague shoots a body, a child cries and a iPhone breaks. So
dang, and an iPhone breaks.
And an iPhone. Yep, it's both of them. Whenever he shoots early, at least, like he's been doing. We're going to have to see if that bites him in the butt, because I am a true believer in what comes around goes around. And he might be setting his team up for a potential issue, but getting a huge first kill on over there, working on this A side, holding things down on the back of trailer, which is extremely good. No progress on B yet for either side, but I think that Bobby's team is totally okay with that, just due to the fact that they have such a lead. The longer they keep this 1-1, the better situation they're in.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Did have Modsix pop the kinetic there, but unable to come through. We have no B cap this time around. Cyber rotating over is going to get picked up. The double going over to Vague. Looks like we have a sentry gun trailer dropped by Space. That's going to be huge for Team Bobby and maintaining map control. Modsix was pushing up for the B cap, but he's going to get dropped by Space. Holger in hand. 20 kills on the board for him. Verdict's chilling in a Goliath. Wonder who gifted him that.
Maybe, yeah, I'm not sure, but Verdict is definitely going to be a problem to deal with right now. A little bit of progress on the B for the side of Aerith's team, but just not able to get a whole lot going right now. 3 going down on the side of Aerith's team, and respawns continuing just to be the thorn in the side of this Aerith squad. Feels like that every time they get a little something going, that Bobby's team really just answers in kind plus some and gets a ton of pressure on the map. C now going on over towards the side of Bobby's team and may be able to get a second cap up right now.
Yeah, they're definitely looking to. It looks like they are trying to go ahead and get the C flip. We do have progress coming through. Does look like A is going to go to Team Aerith after a little bit of a triple cap, and C is going to go over to Team Bobby, and it's looking like they're probably going to come through with the win here. Shy of something strong coming through for the side of Team Aerith. We are moving very, very quickly into triple cap territory. In fact, let's see, 70...
They need a triple cap.
Yeah, they need a triple cap.
Even with 2, it's not quite enough.
We're like just at triple cap, but the triple cap is secured. At least triple cap territory is secured by Team Bobby. Looking like they're going to go up 4-2 in the series. This is still best of 6. I need to message Hitman because it's looking like I'm going to be late to Battle Royale.
Right. Just a touch. We'll see what happens with the rest of these matches. Again, Verdict still in that Goliath has been such a pain point for this Aerith team, and really doing their best to battle back into this, but just not getting a whole lot able to accomplish. Just such good coverage from the side of Bobby's team, and they just
Verdict
have
has
such
been
a
in
good
this
job.
Goliath forever, dude.
I know, he just won't die.
I was like, yeah, we'll pop on Verdict until he dies in the Goliath, and it's just, I've been sitting here for a while.
Yeah, 10 kills on over to Verdict, doing exactly what the Goliath player needs to be doing, covering team and just getting map pressure, making sure that nobody can do anything. The great thing he's doing with this Goliath is he's not doing anything crazy. Like, he's not just rushing into the middle or doing anything. He's playing inside of trailer, which is like a hard gunfight, and then he's in a Goliath too. Like, what are people supposed to do? And like, he's up to 12 kills right now, still alive in the Goliath. Seems like he's got a decent chunk of health to his name, and that's gonna be it.
Yep, that is going to be the 4-2 lead for Team Bobby now. Verdict played that Goliath absolutely great. Wasn't racking up a ton of kills, but he was playing objective control. He had trailer lockdown for the team. He was watching over B. We saw him get a couple picks. You know, for example, right there towards the end, Washy slid on trying to get the B progress and got gunned down by the Goliath very, very quickly there. And that is a large portion of why Team Bobby was able to maintain control throughout that game. They locked down trailer control with sentry guns, with Goliaths, with everything they could, and came through strong for them. 30 kills for Space, and top frag for the side of Team Aerith was 18 for Washy. So
Just kind of got outslayed there a bit. I mean, that's especially firing range is one of those maps where it's like, if you're not getting the kills, it's really hard for you to do much. I mean, it's a smaller map. It's not the smallest, but it is smaller. And if you start losing map control, it can spiral pretty quickly. Got to give it up to Bobby's team. They played absolutely phenomenally. They did exactly what they needed to do. Everybody was playing their role well. They had great map control the whole entire time. They didn't over push and try and do anything crazy with these like triple caps or being flashy or anything. They just played really solid domination. You got to give it up to them. They played phenomenal.
yeah, they definitely did. Space and Tectonic and Vague largely carrying Team Bobby through that one. But you definitely got to give them credit, right? Bobby with 8 captures. Verdict, as we mentioned, played map control absolutely phenomenally for them, especially the second half. Looking over at the opposition, nobody positive on the side of Team Aerith. And on a map like Domination Firing Range, that is definitely to be expected. If you don't have the kills, you're going to lack in map control, and then you're going to lack in capture control as well.
Oh my gosh, everyone's ready. We can just start it quick before somebody goes blank.
Oh,
quick.
Yeah, let me make sure we get on the
Hackney,
right.
I think. It's Hackney.
Hackney
Hardpoint. Quickly. This is a rare occurrence in the NA world.
All right, I think I just got to set the map because I forgot. I cannot find Hackney in the list.
Unfortunate.
It's right at the front, that's why. Boom! We're in it, guys! We're in it! We were waiting on me that time. I'm sorry, I was a little bit slow.
There we go. All right, it looks like Aerith's team is going to have the weaker side spawn here for the original spawn locations. So for anyone that still doesn't quite understand Hackney or haven't played it too much, I know it's a newer, not the newest, but like a newer map here in Call of Duty Mobile. The first point is going to spawn inside of this warehouse, and then the back P2 spawns all the way basically where Bobby's team spawned, in a tiny little building that's really hard to break. So the objective right now for Bobby's team is 1, don't flip spawns, 2, don't let Aerith's team get too much time on this point. You don't care yourself about having time on this, you just care about not letting them accrue too much. So contesting, keeping them off the best you can, and then just not flipping that spawn, because it's such a money hill in the back there that holding that is just so important. But right now, if you look at Aerith's team, they're doing a great job. Not only are they starting to spawn closer to where P2 is going to be spawning to try and flip things, they got 33 seconds on P1. 33 seconds is huge. Aerith actually in here picking up quite a few kills, causing some issues right now. Vague pushing up quite a bit. I don't know if he might be flipping. Yeah, LittleB actually spawning all the way in the back there. Just has to win a couple of big fights. Tectonic does take out LittleB to sort of clear them out, and we're going to be going into that money hill right now. And seeing how long that Bobby's team can hold this, or if Aerith can go on in there and break things.
Yeah, definitely looking for it. It was a good opening hill for Team Aerith, but Bobby's team has the objective control, they have map control, they have spawn control, and they are looking to take the lead off the back of this one here. Washy coming through with the wallbang onto Vague. Will it be enough? He finds a second onto Vague off the respawn, but Tech is going to get the refrag. Kinetic armor coming through big for a lot of these players here. We do actually have a break.
Couple of big fights. Aerith winning a couple of big fights down there, and they actually get the break on a P2. That is absolutely massive. Anytime they're taking away from Bobby's team is actually just so huge. Aerith isn't able to win that one, but again, they still have control for this. And now it's going to be a sort of a mad dash on over to the other side of the map. P3, 4, and 5 spawn all the way over there. And this is one of the flip sides of things, right? If you're going to be giving up sort of P1 and P2, you can chain together P3, 4, and 5 relatively easily. But Aerith's team has done a phenomenal job of spawning on the weak side, getting a lot of points, and being in a really good spot for this next set of rotations. These are definitely scrappier just because you're playing on this side of the map. Ideally, you want to be spawning towards where Aerith's team originally spawned, back towards that yellow building. But they're doing a great job right now battling in this game.
Yeah, they absolutely are, and I don't want to like necessarily be cheering against anybody, but I would love for Team Aerith to come through with the win here, because our next mode is going to be Search and Destroy. We could potentially have a 4-4 tie going into Game 9, which would be absolutely insane. Obviously, that's still a little ways away. Washy coming through with a double, but Vague does pull together the refrag. Team Aerith has about a 15-point lead right now, but there is enough time on the point for Team Bobby to tie things up and even take a couple-point lead for themselves. So definitely on the lookout for that. As I say that, it is going to be the clear out coming through briefly for Team Aerith, and they will maintain the lead. But it is.
Yeah, they're gonna keep a point lead right now, and they're also already set up for P4 inside of tools. They've got the correct side of the building that they want to be on. You want to be sort of on that second floor green side of thing. But Vague just wants nothing of it and just comes in there and takes out 2. Washy and Modsix is able to clear up a couple, but Vague is still such a problem, able to get another one before finally getting cleared out. And now, this is the issue, is that Aerith's team is spawning so far away from P4 and P5 that it's really going to be hard to deal with this. But getting some great contest on over there. Looks like Aerith's trying to get some little cutoff action. Tectonic is just way too good, though. Isn't letting Aerith get anything done. And now we see Bobby's team in a nice commanding lead here.
Yeah, they're definitely taking a bit of lead. Bobby doing a good job holding down this hard point for his team. Able to pick up a couple kills. Was looking for another. He heard Modsix, but couldn't quite find the bullets to connect. But Cyber now making the challenge. Can Bobby get the kill? No, Cyber slides the corner. He's going to pick that one up. It is going to knock them off the hill for the last couple seconds, but developing a 25-point lead for the side of Team Bobby. I think it's the first time they've been in the lead so far. Cyber gonna pick up space and knocks him off of the kinetic armor.
Yeah, this is a really scary situation to be in for Aerith's team, unfortunately. They were in such a good spot, and unfortunately they weren't able to control P4 as well as they probably hoped. But, I mean, Aerith is coming in there with a kinetic armor, is able to pick up 2. Slide contest coming in there. LittleB is able to stay alive on the point. They're able to actually get a nice break. And now Washy is just going absolutely insane.
Bobby finds a quad!
Yeah, with the death machine, and just like that, we thought that things were gonna go so well. They were cutting them off in spawn, but they just break right back on there. LittleB with 2, absolutely huge kills. They can still win it here, so they're gonna have to contest for just a second at least.
Yeah, definitely need a
but
couple
they're
seconds.
spawning pretty far out.
The respawns have been so good between these two teams. Washy able to come through and get a contest, but gets turned on by Vague, and that's going to be the 5th round going over to Team Bobby. They need to find one more, but Team Aerith have been able to find the win in all of the search and destroys, which is where we are currently sitting, is moving into a search and destroy, so we could potentially see the 5-3, or if Team Bobby are able to come through with a search and destroy win, maybe we're still able to pull together a 6-2 win over Team Aerith. As we hop on over to the scoreboard, you guys can definitely see Vague, insane game for him, 29-14 in that match, the most positive player in the entire lobby as far as KD goes.
Super well all day, honestly. There hasn't been a game he's really like flubbed up. I feel like every respawn he's just constantly top of the board.
Yeah, definitely been a good one. Definitely been probably for both regions the best Trovo Showdown we've had to date. As always, it's a pleasure to have you here, Aeolus. So thank you for casting with me. We definitely could still have some exciting games coming forward. This is a best of 11, and Team Bobby right now, they are sitting up 5-2. So if they're able to find the search, they could close it out. Make sure you guys don't go anywhere, though. We do have a lot of other exciting action to follow up this, no matter how long it goes. Make sure you guys catch Mobile Mayhem VR over on Hitman's channel, and then me and Verdict are going to be co-casting the Vengeance event. I'm not sure.
A lot of casting today for you, Day.
Yeah. Well, when I casted Vainglory in the past, I was often casting 10-hour days, so we're pretty used to it.
That's a long day, my good friend. That is a long day indeed.
Yeah, for sure. Let me go ahead and pull up what map we have next. Okay, so that was Hackney Hardpoint. So we're going to search and destroy on Meltdown for you guys.
Which is a really fun map. I think that both sites play so differently.
I hate playing Meltdown, really, but I love watching Meltdown.
Yeah, I can totally agree with that, because Meltdown is such a I think Meltdown is a hard search and destroy map. Like, it's a very mental map. That's why I think that the times when Noah has been in some of these show matches, we've seen his team thrive on it quite a lot, because I think a lot of us know that Noah is a very smart COD player. I think his COD IQ is quite good.
Well, hopefully Washy gets the memo and downloads the map.
Yeah. Oh, and we actually had someone accidentally leave the lobby, it looks like. Oops, I did not want to join. I'm going to play. Get out of there.
Let me see. Vague accepted my friend request. Maybe I can just re-invite him.
Who dropped?
It was Vague.
Oh, yeah, because he's downloading, duh. I'm an idiot.
Washy is downloading.
Oh, let me check.
Invite Vague. Let's go. All right. Map's downloaded. Everybody's in. Everybody's good to go.
We wanted to make sure things were good on their side.
We did lose Aeolus Cam for a second there, but he's back, guys. Don't worry.
Sorry.
That
I'm
might have
causing
been my
all
fault.
the issues.
No, that might have been my fault. I think I clicked on the Discord window.
And here we go. Search and destroy on Meltdown. Bobby's team is going to be on the attack, while Aerith's team is going to be on the defense. Looks like it's a huge push onto A, which I personally love. Round one. Huge stun coming in, delaying some of these players over here on Bobby's team. But Space is able to pick up the first kill. Cyber's able to pick up Space, though. And it looks like it's going to be a 4v4 retake for Aerith's team.
Yeah, definitely a big game between these two teams. Team Aerith have been able to win all of the search and destroys thus far, so that's definitely a big up for them in this match. But Vague able to come through with the kill onto Modsix. Aerith able to find the refrag shorty in hand. It is a 3 versus 3, 20 seconds to go. Might be able to pick up the kill onto Bobby here. Ooh, unfortunately for Aerith, that nerfed shorty range coming through in a big way. It is going to be Cyber picking up the kill there. Slides over. Aerith finds the kill onto Verdict, and Tech. Shorty swap coming through. He's going to find the kill. Round 1 going over to the side of Team Bobby.
Yeah. I love what Bobby's team is doing right now. I mean, I think that the reason they've been struggling in a lot of these search and destroys is due to the fact that they've been getting out-sniped. And look what they're doing again. They're like, you know what? We're going somewhere where your snipers aren't going to come into play, and they're just pushing hard into A every single time. They've got a couple of people over here just for mid-control to poise, make it look like they're going towards B. But Bomb is at A. They got 2 people over there. They know where the bodies are. So they're going to be planting that. It's going to be a 3 versus 2. But again, Bobby's team has all the positioning in the world. They have the bomb down. They've got better close-range weapons. It looks like Vague is actually on a little solo mission over here to do some sneaky stuff. I don't know if I fully agree with this, but he gets the kill, so what do I know? Is he able to get the second one? He is. Oh my gosh. Well played.
Yeah, and I gotta say, that was actually a really important round for Aerith specifically. She was able to get the quick scope onto, I believe, Space. If it wasn't Space, it was Tectonic. And then Verdict had her pinned down. She was half health, trapped with a Semtex underneath her feet. She was able to swap to the shorty and pick up the kill with the shorty there. And I was really hoping they were going to be able to come through with that 2-for-1 trade, making the best of a bad situation. But Vague able to clutch it up for Team Bobby was absolutely huge. They now lead 2-0 in this search and destroy. They might potentially be able to close out the 6-2 win if they keep this up. But this is the best that Team Bobby has looked throughout the search and destroys thus far. My food is here, so I need to go grab that.
Yeah, I think that one of the big reasons that they've been able to do so well during this these search and destroys is due to the fact that they were winning on the back of those snipers, and Bobby's team is really playing in a way that is limiting how much sniping they can potentially do. They're not going over towards B, they're not doing anything crazy, they're staying inside close range quarters, but Vague getting a little bit too excited out there, goes and peeks and gets absolutely demolished by Washy, and it's going to be all left to Bobby in a 1v2 versus Modsix, and 1v1, Bobby gets a huge shorty kill over onto Washy, just Modsix versus Bobby. Slides out, unable to get the kill over there, working his way around. He's just playing his life and the time extremely well right now. Knows he doesn't need to peek. Oh my gosh, is able to get the actual kill on a Modsix. Huge play. Able to go up 3-0. Bobby's team actually playing phenomenally in the search and destroy. And if I had to guess, they're going A again because it's worked every time so far. And I am totally wrong, and I need to eat my shoe because they are currently going to B. Which might be a good mental game due to the fact that there are so many people over towards A. You have 3 people sort of poised mid looking towards B, but no one's really in B long. And you've got multiple people over towards that A site, and they literally just get to walk onto B for free. They've got all the positioning in the world. They're going to pick up that first kill. Second kill, Vague picks up 2, and Vague picks up 3 while they're rotating over. Bombs going down. This is just looking dire right now. Modsix, the only one left alive, goes down. That was a very, very quick round. 4-0 right now in favor of Bobby's team. And Persistence God, let me tell you something, playing quite well. His whole entire team sort of getting things together. Looks like they're finally starting to figure out the flow of search. It looks like they're going right back to B with this bomb. A lot more people going to be challenging over at B right now. Might have liked to see an A play, but what are you going to do? They don't got the information I do. Right now, it looks like Aerith is going to go down, but Verdict goes down as well. Tectonic gets killed. Let's see if they can get a trade here. It looks like, yes, Bobby is going to be able to get one, as well as Space picking up Washy. Vague picks up another one. It's going to be a 1v2 right now for the team. Modsix is a huge kill, 1v1. Can Bobby get it again?
Oh, he's
my
looking
gosh,
for
sliding
it.
around. Modsix has to reload. Playing time really well. This is
Oh,
my
Modsix gets it!
Modsix is able to get it. Huge play from Modsix, able to get a round on the board for his team. 1-4 right now in favor of Bobby's team still though, but Modsix, hats off to him. Just movement, incredible. Able to get that kill onto Bobby and bring it into a 1-4.
That was an absolute must-have for the side of Team Aerith there, coming through in a pretty big way.
Yep, and they're going to be going back to their A strat. I think this is a lot of defense happening over there, and I mean, Aerith's team's just getting it to walk onto B by himself. I mean, looks like coming around with the bomb is LittleB right now. Tons of map control, trophy systems going down, and they're going to go ahead and plant this bomb. Vague, absolutely doing phenomenal with the sniper today, is able to actually get Washy. So they're going to be in a 4v5 right now, but bomb is down, and they've got a ton of control. They just need to set up, play patient, try and land their shots. LittleB in a sniper fight versus
goodness.
Vague. Oh my gosh, absolutely gets shot through the wall and blown up. 2 versus 4 right now. Cyber's able to take down Vague, but the other 2 are going to fall. This is going to be a defuse. 1-5. This could be the final round. And now Bobby is absolutely shooting bodies like crazy too. Which, you know, they're in a very comfy spot right now, and they're up 5-2, so, and 5-1 in the map count. So we're going to have to see what happens here. If we can start seeing a humongous comeback from Aerith's team. We've seen it before. I mean, they've gone 5 rounds in a row. So definitely not something they're not able to do. I think they need to keep hitting that B site and letting their snipers doing a lot of the work like they have in the past. Maybe playing a little bit slower, but it looks like that the bomb is going to be heading towards A, and Bobby's team's ready for it.
I definitely got to say, for Vague, I know you mentioned that he's been killing it with the sniper today, and I think that's a bit of an understatement. It is not very many people that will pick up a sniper and straight ego challenge Washy and LittleB both on a head glitch and win both of those gunfights.
Yeah,
that's absolutely nuts. But
yeah,
down to LittleB and Aerith in a 2 versus 4. This is looking like it could potentially be the last round. Aerith is able to find one, makes it a little bit more doable, but Tech climbs up, finds the refrag. It's now LittleB alone in a 1v versus 3 against 2 of his teammates plus Vague.
Oh man, they're doing such a good job just getting information on where he is. He's getting tagged up all over the place. He's getting pushed. That's one though, but that's gonna be it. Bobby is your, what month is it? August 2021 champion of the Content Creator Showdown.
Yeah, definitely big games for the teams there. It does end up being the lead going over to Team Bobby. They end up closing it out in a 6-2 victory. Go ahead and update the stream title there, just so anybody watching gets it. Great meltdown game for Vague there.
Yeah,
Bobby
Vague was playing phenomenally. He played great all day long. 13 kills, just playing extremely well the entire day. Yeah, they have a phenomenal series, and it was really close. I feel like some of those respawns really could have gone either way, and yeah, really fun series to cast and watch. And thank you so much for letting me be here, Day. I know you've got some other things to prep for, so I shall let you get to it, and I'm sure I'll see you around in the very near future.
Yeah, absolutely. Definitely, definitely thank you for being here. Thank you to all of the chatters as well for coming by. It was a fun one. I believe I'm going to try to raid Extreme when we head out, just because he's doing, I think, the LATAM Trovo Showdown. Let me see what time that's supposed to be at. 6 p.m. EST. Awesome. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and raid Extreme. But yeah, thank you for having me, Aeolus.
Of course.
Always a pleasure to work with Trovo.
Yeah, it was great fun. And I hope you have a great rest of your day. Take care, and see you next time.
Yeah, you as well, bud. Thank you guys so much for stopping by. That's going to be it for us. Going to go ahead and throw us on a ending screen. We'll raid Extreme. If you guys are interested, you can catch me over on D Hitman's channel. He just went live. We're going to be doing the Mobile Mayhem Battle Royale event. But there will be more Trovo Showdown for LATAM. If you guys are interested in who that's going to be, it's going to be Team Super versus Team Wara. Not really a ton of players that I recognize for the LATAM region, but obviously that's because there are a few teams that I deal with in LATAM. There is going to be Zai. There is going to be Legacy, S-Death, And that's mostly all I recognize. Actually, I recognize Golden Boy as well. But it's also going to be Zoe GG, Danny L Gaming, Lara CR, and Marzitos. So that'll be something for you guys to look out for. All right, thank you guys for coming by, and we'll see you guys next time.
Cold at the touch, dead in the eyes, no signs of life no more. I put your love under the knife. Leave me to die here all alone. No signs of life no more, no. A crying dove may never fly. It's black and white. Black and white. Oh, 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 oh. It's black and white. Oh. Black and white, just let me go. It's only right. For all I know, it's only matter. It's calico, it's black and white. Just let me go. It's only right. For all I know, it's only matter. It's calico, it's black and white. White, white, white. It's black and white. Yeah. Black and white. Oh. 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 It's black and white. It's black and white.